conversation with her in Hebrew, and her son was translating to Hungarian, but it was a very funny conversation with her. I am pleased to invite His Excellency, Hungary Ambassador to Israel, Mr. Levanta Bנקו. Please.
אדון המנכ"ל, גברת יושב ראש, Director General, Madam President, dear colleagues, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is a distinguished honor to inaugurate today this hall named after one of the greatest Hungarian and Israeli athletes, Agnès Keleti. I'm honored to be here today representing a country which takes pride in its long list of eminent sportsmen and women of Jewish origin, whose contribution to Hungarian success has been remarkable. Agnès Keleti is certainly the greatest gymnast born in Hungary, whose life and career were intertwined with a particularly dark period in history. Having started her training at the well-known Jewish Vats Club of Budapest, she quickly became a top young gymnast, but her career was interrupted by World War II. During the war, her father was deported to Auschwitz, where he was murdered by the Nazis. Agnès Keleti and the rest of her family survived by finding refuge in a so-called Swedish house administered by Raoul Wallenberg. After World War II, Agnès returned to gymnastics and won her first Hungarian championship in 1946 and achieved international acclaim shortly thereafter. She went on to become one of the most successful Hungarian athletes of all time, winning 10 medals, including 5 gold medals at the 1952 Helsinki and 1956 Melbourne Olympics. The peak of her Olympic career came in Melbourne, where she won 6 medals, 4 out of them gold. Melbourne, her greatest success, proved to be yet another turning point in her life. At the 1956 Olympics, Hungarian athletes were competing with the full awareness that Soviet tanks had crushed our revolution against communist dictatorship just a few weeks earlier. Many of our compatriots decided not to return home from Melbourne, among them Agnès, who stayed in Australia and then settled in Israel. Here at this very place, the Ord Wingate Institute, she taught physical education and later became the national women's gymnastics coach. After bringing fame and recognition for her country of birth, Hungary, she brought fame and recognition for her country of adoption, Israel. A recipient of numerous prestigious Hungarian awards, as well as of the Israel Prize, she has become a veritable hero of both nations. No wonder that on her 100th birthday, the prime ministers of both Hungary and Israel sent video messages upon a celebration in Budapest dedicated to her lifetime achievement. That circle is now complete with the inauguration of this great hall in Israel's most prestigious sports complex, a venue of her contribution to generations of Israel's athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, when we were looking for a suitable date for today's event, my humble suggestion was today, the 16th of April, and I appreciate the flexibility of the organizers in making this possible. The reason for my suggestion was that today is the day of Hungarian Holocaust remembrance, which this year almost exactly coincides with Yom HaShoah. This day was enacted by the Hungarian government to commemorate that dark moment on the 16th of April 1944, when Hungarian Jews were rounded up in the first ghettos by the occupying German Nazis and unfortunately their Hungarian collaborators, soon to be deported in the hundreds of thousands to Auschwitz. When speaking about the glory of Jewish Hungarian athletes, one cannot leave unmentioned the dark side, the tragic fate of several exceptional athletes suffered during the Holocaust. The Hungary of today is aware of this responsibility in history, and we take pride in witnessing and making sure that the Hungarian Jewish community, the largest in Central Europe, is visibly experiencing a Jewish renaissance in the heart of Europe, one with cultural festivals and open joy and in full security. Given the rise of anti-Semitism in many European countries, this is not anymore something that could be taken for granted anywhere else on the continent. It is with these thoughts that I express my profound appreciation for inviting me to this prestigious event, and express especially my heartfelt well wishes to Agneni back home in Hungary, just beyond her 102nd birthday. I really mean when I say bis 120. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you again.